One common application of volume is when comparing materials based on their densities. Um, the computed value is actually equal to the ratio between the mass and its volume. So density is equal to mass over volume. An easier way to memorize that is, if you write it as D is equal to M over V, that's actually department of motor and vehicle, right? So DMV. Um, that's just like a shortcut so you can memorize it, and remember it easily. So DMV, density is equal to mass over volume. If you look at this problem over here, standard gold at Fort Knox is shown, and take note, the dimensions are given in inches. And if you read further, it says that gold has a density of 19.3 grams per cubic centimeters. So that means in order to make a comparison between this diagram and the given information, you have to change all these to centimeters. So let's see. If you Google that, like how many centimeters are there in an inch? So you know that, or if you have like conversion app on your phone, you could do that too. So 1 inch is actually equal to 2.54 centimeters. So that means if we convert 7 inches to centimeters, we go 7 inches, and we know that 1 inch has 2.54 centimeters. Okay, so use what you learned in science. Since you wanted to change to centimeters, put their conversion factor such that the two units will cancel out. So now you multiply that, 7 times 254 divided by 1, that will change into 1778 centimeters. So when we write this down, this will become 17.78 centimeters. Please double check my calculation. Now for the width, 3.625 inches, we're going to multiply that by 254 centimeters. That's 1 inch multiplied. So that will become, calculator, 9.2075. So this will become 9.2075. Okay, one last. We need to change the height of the prism. 1.75 inches multiplied by 254 centimeters over 1 inch. So that will be 4. Double check my calculation. So 1.75 will be 4.445 centimeters. Okay, so now let's take this out of the way so we can have more space. So now that we have changed or converted from inches to centimeters, we're now going to find the volume. Let's find the volume first. Please remember your formula. DMV, so density is equal to mass over volume. Okay, so let's find the volume. So volume is equal to area of the base times the height. So your prism height is 1.75, which is equivalent to 4.445 centimeters. So to find the area of the base, you gotta multiply these two. So volume will now become, to find the area of the base, you multiply 17.78 times, okay, we're multiplying these two, 9.2075. Now I have to multiply it by the prism height, which is 4.445. Okay, so go ahead and do that in your calculator as I do it in mine. Okay, so if I got 727.69 approximately cubic centimeters. So did you get the same one? Okay. So now we need to find the mass. So in the formula, G is equal to M over V. I need more space. Okay, so let's just copy this one. Okay, so in the formula, G is equal to mass over volume. The density is given in the problem, which is 19.3. It's equal to the mass, but we don't know what that is. So let that be M over the volume. And we got that, 727.69. So to find M, let's multiply this over here on the left-hand side. So that means M is equal to, okay, let's do this in the calculator, 19.3 times 727.69. Okay, so double check my computation. I'm getting 14,044. So 14,044. So that means the mass of a standard gold bar is about 15,044 grams. Alright, so that's one application of the use of the volume formula in finding densities. Now let's look at another one. So here's a rectangular chest, and you want the length to be 6, the width to be 4, and the volume to be 72 cubic feet. So what should the height be? Alright, so we know that the volume is base area times the piston height. So we already know the volume, which is 72. And then, so we find the base area. Yeah, right? That's length times width for the base. So that's going to be 24. Now the height, we don't know. That's what we're looking for. So to find h, just divide both sides by 24. So h will be equal to 3. There you go. Okay, here's some more open-ended ones. You're building a 6-foot tall dresser. You want the volume to be 36 cubic feet. What should the area of the base be? And give a possible length and width. So going back again to the formula, base area times the prism height. We know that the volume is 36, and we're looking for the base area. Now the height is given to be 6 feet. So that means the base area has to be 36 divided by 6, which is equal to 6. Now it says, give a possible length and width. So what are the possible combinations here? It could be, so the base could be a 2 by 3 rectangle, right? Other factors could be maybe 1 foot by 6 feet. So there's different possibilities as long as when you multiply them, they equal to 6.